Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Yummy Food. Now what today we are going to make is a typical Gujarati dish. It is called bajre ka muthia, bajre ka dhokla, and in that bajre ka dhokla we are having to have lot of whole grains and vegetables also. So what you require to make bajre ka muthia or bajre ka dhokla, this is one set. Basically, we are having here bajre ka atta. In English, I think so. It is called pearl millet. Okay, bajre ka atta. Now this is around 300 grams. Okay. Now here for the masalas, I have salt, garam masala, haldi, dhania powder, chili powder. So this is the masala which will go into the muthias. Okay. In goes our masalas. Now we will mix the atta with the masala. Basically, the muthias are little bit spicy. Now we will add water. And you have to make small muthias. First, we will make a dough out of this atta. So as you see, our dough is getting ready. Now there are people who add coconut powder, dry coconut powder, wet coconut powder to this, whatever you are comfortable with. There is no end to adding things, whatever you desire, you can add. One thing that I am making bajre ka dhokla with this whole grain gravy in veg form. There are people who add dry fish to make it non-veg variety also. So now our dough is ready. Now what we are going to do is we are going to make muthias. This is called muthias. You can make balls, you can keep the shape whatever you want and you are comfortable with, but generally in Gujarat, people keep it this like this. This is muthia. So now that our muthias are ready, now what we are going to make is, we are going to make gravy. To make a gravy, what you will be requiring is whole grains. So what I have over here, this is chana, chauli and ragade ka watana, white watanas, 100 grams each, which I had soaked overnight. And you have to boil them separately in a pressure cooker. It will take minimum 2 whistles for every grain, because every grain has its own melting point. You will have to cook every grain separately. You can add any grain, whole grain. You can add moongs also if you wish to. There is no end to ending such things, the grain into it. Now vegetables. What vegetable I am adding? I have 250 grams of wal papdi over here, and plus 250 grams of gawar and 250 grams of potatoes. You can add brinjals, you can add eggplants, you can add anything and everything in vegetable if you wish to. Now we are making here a veg variety of bajre ka dhokla. There are people who make non-veg variety. So in non-veg variety, what they do, you can add dry fish, fried dry fish. You can add meat also. Okay. Now this is a moong ka soup for diet conscious people, which the video which I made in the morning. So please watch it on my channel. This has nothing to do with this. Okay. So now what you will be requiring to make gravy is onions first. This is 4 onions finely chopped, 3 large size tomato finely chopped. And in masalas, what I have done, I have taken around 4 such spoon of coriander powder, dhania powder, turmeric. This is 3 such spoon of ginger and garlic paste, salt to taste, chilies according to your taste. This is red chili powder and this is green chilies. And you will be needing 200 grams of vegetable oil, whatever oil you are comfortable with. So now, once our muthia is ready, we are going to make gravy. As my pot is getting heated, I am first going to add oil to this. You can add you can take whatever oil you are comfortable with. This is basically a sunflower oil. First thing we will be doing, we will be frying our onions. Just want to make it little pink and brown, golden in color. Now that our oil is heated, we are adding onion. Now our onions are typically golden brown. Now we are going to add chilies and ginger garlic paste and fry the ginger garlic paste till the water is burnt and the ginger garlic paste get cooked. Now that our ginger garlic paste is cooked, now we are going to add tomato to this. Beautiful color, huh? Now that we are done with our tomatoes, now we are going to add our dry powder garam masalas. In goes our turmeric, dhania powder, salt and red chili. Now you have to cook this masala till you see that the masala is well fried and the oil is getting separated from the masala. Now I am going to add just little bit of water to cook the masala, and I will cook the masala till I get an assurance that the oil is getting separated from the masala. Then that will give me a signal that my masala powder which I have put has been cooked or fried well. Now as you see, the oil is getting separated in the corner. Now I am adding water to this. First I will add small quantity. Now I am going to add vegetables. Whatever vegetable you are comfortable with. Potatoes, guava, wal papadi, brinjals. Now let us cook our vegetables for 5 minutes. Now as my vegetable has been cooked a little bit, now I am adding more water to this. I will let my potato cook till they are half done. It will take around 5 minutes. Now, as you can see, wow, our vegetable are semi-cooked. The potatoes is semi-cooked, half-cooked. Now we are going to add muthias to this. Here goes the water, half a liter water. Okay, now the muthias. One thing you have to keep in mind, when you put muthias inside, it will soak up water. Your gravy will become very thick. So you have to keep that in mind while adding the water. Be careful that you don't break your muthias. Once the muthias are cooked, they will become little stiff. Now I will put the lid and let the muthias cook. Now our dhoklas are cooking for last 7 minutes. Let us see what happens inside. What is happening inside? Now our vegetables are cooked. Our dhoklas are cooked. One thing you have to remember, when you put in your muthias, you don't touch them or they will break. You touch them only after. Wow! Now this is done. You check them in this way, so you will know that your muthias are done. Now the only part remaining is adding our whole grains. In goes our whole grains. Because we have already cooked them, because we have already boiled our whole grains. Now you will have to add water also.
Check salt.
Check your salt. Check water. Our mutiyas are getting ready. Now what I will do, I will let this cook for around 5 minutes. Now our mutiyas in the final form are cooking for last 5 minutes. Now I am going to check what is happening inside. Wow. What you have to do, you have to check your potatoes, whether they have cooked. Let me check. Yeah, that's done. Now that my mutiyas are cooked, what I am going to do, I will put off my flame and let this mutiyas stand in this vessel for minimum of 15 minutes before serving. This is sufficient to serve around 7 people. So we will meet after 15 minutes. Now after 15 minutes, I am opening this vessel pot and now I am going to serve vegetables, potatoes and mutiyas with whole grain. You can garnish it with coriander leaves and lime. Now let us taste this. This means, this stiffness, this hardness means your mutiyas are ready. Beautiful. It's so tasty. Now you can have this mutiyas as it is. You don't require any kind of bread or any kind of chapati or rice. The grains are done fine. Thank you for watching my video. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. So what I have over here is watana, papade, dhamka, dhimki, tamka, chimki. So we are making bajre ka batla and bajre ki batli.